We finally get to work on this kind of project. I know we've been waiting for so long, and I'm pretty sure that you guys have also been waiting for this kind of projects. We appreciate all your support. Make sure you watch the video until the end. Always, to get the best results, make sure that you clean the surface. We're using Rapid Tag, but you can use any other solution to prep the surface, okay? Also, we recommend that you use the microfiber towels. Okay, that's exactly where we want the logo. Now we're gonna use tapes, the blue tape, and we're gonna start from the center to the bottom, and then we'll do the other parts, okay? We got some alignments here that you guys see here. Is for the second part of the design. We'll get to it in a minute. And most of the tools that you will see us using, you can get them through the links in the description of the video. And that's the cutting knife that you're about to see. Many reasons why you want to use that. One of the reasons is that you avoid scratching the surface since the blade is covered with plastic. We're doing dry application because right now it's a little bit, well, it was a little bit cooler earlier. Right now temperature is going up. I would say it's about 62 degrees right now. So it's much better. Finally get to work on these kind of projects. In the end, you're gonna have a few bubbles. We'll just use a weeder to get rid of them. Okay, they got done with the first part. Now they can put the tape on the side. We're gonna reuse it, and we can start with the top part of the design. Since the bottom part it's already on the surface, we don't have to worry about it moving. It's a little windy, as you guys can probably hear it. Okay, on the other side, we got a little tension on this part of the design, but it was on this side that what we had to do, we had to cut the transfer tape here and apply this section, the left side, and then we move to the other side. I don't know if it's gonna be all right watching.
We might have to do the same.
Just to be safe. Yeah, we'll get to that part later on. So let's just do this side here first. You see, that was much easier. Perfect. Now they can get rid of the transfer tape. We do not need that. We're just gonna save those alignments, okay, for the next section of the logo.
But I need a rest first.
I think I'm gonna have to take over because they did the other side. Now it's my turn to get to work. Since the art tape clear choice is a little aggressive, we gotta be really careful when you are peeling off or taking it off. Okay, now we're gonna get rid of the little bubbles that we have. We got a couple of them. Since we're doing dry application, it's impossible not to end up with a couple of them. Always get rid of them. Try to make them as small as you can, and then just make a little hole and the air should come out. Okay, we're exposing our alignments like I mentioned earlier. Okay, that's how we're gonna align it. Once we put it in place, we'll pretty much repeat the same step. We'll just use the blue tape and start applying. And the cool thing about this section of the logo is that we'll be able to cut it in several segments, several pieces, to make it a lot easier. We're gonna start with that section of the logo. Okay, now we gotta remove the alignments, and it's really simple to do that. Just use the weeder. You can I mean, you don't really need to use the alignments because you can also just take the measurements using the measuring tape. And the reason we did it like that is because we just wanted to make it easier, just align it, and then we didn't have to worry about measuring and everything.
Well, the reason was because I wanted this to be center with this,
Yeah.
the alignments, not because of the height or just center with that.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we use those. And the cool thing about this project is that it was a lot easier. Sometimes people think that bigger decals are harder to make or install, but it's not always the case. Like not the video before, but the one before the last one, we installed a really small decal on a door, and that one took a lot longer than this one. And obviously the profit was much smaller. This one's a lot better. Now that we got done with installation, I'm gonna go over the materials and all the equipment that you will need if you are planning on starting this kind of business. You will need vinyl cutter. We have the Graphic CE 6060, but you can also get Cameo cutter, Cricut, US cutter, any kind of vinyl cutters. You will need a software to vector your images. We have CorelDRAW X6. The vinyl that we used for today was the Oracle 651 vinyl, and we have different sizes, same brand. The transfers that we used was the Art Tape Clear Choice AT75. Again, we have different sizes for that too. We need to align the vinyl before we cut it. As always, make sure that you do that. And this is the reason you need to make sure that you align your vinyl. If you are new to this, make sure you don't skip this step, okay? If you have a big design like we have today, all right guys, we got to the end of the video. Luis is a little busy, but thank you for watching. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe, and we appreciate if you get them any materials through the links in the description of the video. You're gonna be supporting our channel. See you until the next time, okay?
See you later.